Now, the book of Daniel chapter 12, verse 1, it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince will stand up for the children of thy people. There should be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation used at the same time. So you have to keep this in mind. We had all these history lessons about slavery, time in ancient Rome, time in Greece, time in Egypt, time in Sumeria, ancient Babylon, Syria, all these different places, and the stuff that we had to go through: famine, plague, pestilence, death, different earthly cataclysm, whether it been water, sinkholes opening up, all types of stuff. What's about to happen next ain't even been documented yet. It's just been given in vision so people can be warned, like, hey, it's gonna be way worse than these other times. Now it says, such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time. And at that time, now people shall be delivered, everyone that should be found written in the book. So, got a lot of people, like I was talking to somebody about this, a lot of people want to doomsday prep and do this and do that, live off the grid, or whatever. Esau got all type of shit around, and then the Most High want to get you, he gonna get you wherever you go at. So if your name really not written in the book of life, if you're not one of the elect that the scriptures talking about, you ain't got no cloak. So no matter where you go, you can try to build a bunker, you can try to go out in the woods, you can try to sneak on one of Elon Musk SpaceX rockets, you try to do all that shit. If the Most High ain't with you, then hey, whatever judgment laid out for you is just gonna come how it's gonna come. And Esau know this stuff. They know what's coming. That's why, let me see, look at this in the book of Revelation and get ready to end this up. And then I've been watching the show, I'm gonna watch it some more, the show Paradise. Esau knows some type of event gonna happen. So they got their bunkers, they got their escape plans, they got all this shit in motion. Let me see. Book of Revelation, chapter 6. We'll start at verse 14. It says, "And heaven departed as a scroll." Now, even in this show, they show them with the nukes and stuff, because the dudes dropped the football, which is the briefcase, to kick off them nukes with the codes and all that shit in there. They show how, okay, with the cataclysm coming on Earth, Antarctica, a volcano went off, ice melted, sea levels rose, which, hey, Esau said that's possible. They put it out in different articles. They got plans in motion for different shit like that. They talk about certain sizes of the map. They got various sizes of the map. You can go look this up for yourself, fact check it. For the military itself, to show how the U.S. would look if the sea levels rose up some more. And there's only one thing on the earth that really can do that. All that ice melting down there. The temperature changes, so certain stuff is definitely warming up. Esau keep trying to spray the sky and all this shit to try to make it cooler again, but that shit not working like that. Because the Most High already got it laid out how stuff supposed to play out anyway. But in the show, they actually showed how, while all that shit was going on, the nations was like, fuck it, we finna shoot these arrows, them nukes. And in the scriptures, they talk about the nukes. In verse 14, it says, "And the heaven departed as a scroll when it's rolled together." When you look up at the sky and the nukes be dropping the shit, when they hit whatever they hit, that cloud go up and it look like a scroll rolling. It said every mountain and island will move out of their places. Why? Because the earth gonna reel to and fro like a drunkard, like the scriptures mentioned. It says, "And the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens of the rocks and of the mountains, and said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us, hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who should be able to stand?" And see, we're going to have certain Edomites that going to make it, because somebody got to build a kingdom, but we not building that shit up. We're going to put in all this labor, we're working these jobs, and our ancestors building up this land over here, and Esau try to lie and say, oh, they built it and this and that, and a lot of stuff they just found anyway, and dusted it off and refurbished it and tried to do other little bullshit with it and rename it, change the dates and all that. Esau got to pay for all that, and they got to get to work. It's gonna be full employment in New Jerusalem, and they know that they want to escape the shit. You think Elon Musk want to work for real? Hell no, he trying to escape too. He knew what's going on. You think he ain't read? These devils ain't got nothing but money and time on their hands. So they read books, they send out archaeologists, they want to get artifacts, so like they do all this different shit so they can try to fact check stuff. And Esau don't have faith. They don't see stuff without it being there. It gotta be there for them. So they gonna send somebody out to go dig up and touch everything and get the artifacts back. So they could be like, oh, okay, this had to happen over here. Oh, this gotta be part of this historical story. This gotta be where these people were, and all. So they know this stuff, man. They're not building them bunkers and trying to hide out or go out of space for no reason. There's a lot of our people, they think this ain't gonna happen in our lifetime, and this is so far off when these devils are getting prepared now. And our people still want to love this society and trust in the society. They can't fathom. They don't have that spirit or that ruling class mentality to know, like, hey, this stuff about to be done away with. It's gonna be a time when we get to actually rule. A lot of people don't even want to rule. They want Esau to join their ass. You tell them about ruling, they be like, what about Esau? What about these heathens? They don't want to be rulers. See, Esau be trying to be rulers. They want to take over shit and kick people out of their land, take their resources, and put treaties in place, sanctions and all that shit. But all that stuff gonna change, man. Because Esau knows what's coming, and they know their time is coming to the end. So I just want to bring this out. Speaking of water, they trying to hide out what's to come, and why all this knowledge and information is coming out now, because we're in that time, man. At the end, it should speak, like the scriptures mentioned. Though it tarry, wait for it. So, I don't want to write this out. It was edifying. Call all y'all about Shalom to the left.